Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Jameis to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got Njoku over the middle.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
A first down throw for Winston. Right back to Njoku. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Winston now. Out quickly to Judy. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. On play action, Winston. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And Chubb will try the middle here. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. And Winston lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be fourth down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline, there's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it, field goal time.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Elway. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 68 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe, Chubb fumbled. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Thomas on the return. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Now Elway on 1st down. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Inside give to Davis. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 3rd and 5. Elway now off of play action. Rolling to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They fake the give. Now Elway. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 32 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the... And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Third and short yardage, Winston. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Thomas. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
He's got his man Sharp complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He'll buy some time right.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it ends with a Denver touchdown.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Broncos. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. Hey, Charles, can you give me water? Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On first down, Elway. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Elway. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. On 1st and 10, Winston.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw, Winston. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And I think the ball's out. but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. Saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to...
And he loses the football a second time.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the fumble recovery, it's Elway. Flushed out right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake, Elway. Flush to his right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Got his man, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. The Broncos say they have it. They do. On first, they'll throw with Elway. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do. Throwing now, Elway on 1st down.
Over the middle, he finds Vele.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll roll him out right. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos extend their lead yet again.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Broncos, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Browns' drive about to get started. Jameis now on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Man, that's a third fumble for him now in this ball game. And you know the old saying, CD, once is a fluke, twice a coincidence, 3 times becoming a pattern.
3 times is a problem in this case because we've seen field goal kickers have days like this, quarterbacks occasionally. But how rare is it for us to see a running back lose it 3 times trying to carry it?
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Elway will throw. Reaching up for it, and he's got it. A great play there. Managing to stay in bounds.
And the Broncos take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he's got it. Touchdown Broncos. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Broncos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. First down, Winston.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Winston.
Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or 2 about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And here's Davis to run again on 2nd.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Oh, what a move. Look at those stick skills. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 30 yards.
And the Broncos continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th.
Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Being chased out left. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
And they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up, and this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Lutz with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Elway. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. To throw is Elway. That is caught by Sharp for a Bronco touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there.
And the Broncos just continue to roll.
Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Winston. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And that's good for a gain of 6, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To throw is Winston.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Winston. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So now the Broncos offense will come out here as they'll try to add on 2 more. After the interception, here's Elway. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
The 2nd down throw for Winston.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Winston. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Oh, nice move.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. 1 play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Broncos, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
Davis going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Strong loses it on the hit. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Elway wants to throw. Dancing to his left. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like that? Oh, Chubb fumbled it. It's picked up by the Broncos. He may go. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Lutz with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. Winston. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Winston. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Returnable for Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these defensive backs have been getting torched all game long, and finally, a small measure of revenge here. That time the coverage downfield is excellent, and they're right there to battle for the football and force the incomplete pass.
And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go